Warrior. I'm Sasha and I'm gonna be your host throughout the next year's 365 days of ancient wisdom for a well-being of a modern man. A Living with a Green Heart initiative that is going to take us around the globe, socializing with the ancient tribes, honoring and collecting their wisdom. In order to hopefully reuse it afterwards in our modern, chaotic and often unbalanced lifestyle. So as someone who has spent my life trying to prevent illness through corporate employee well-being programs and activities, it seems to me that lately the loss of belonging to the culture and the loss of a personal purpose in a life of a modern man must have been contributing factors to the growing gambling with that. Mechanical existence in a zombie version of our own well-being has brought us to the point of rising burnouts and mental health challenges. Therefore, as a proactive green warrior of a Living with a Green Heart initiative, I have decided to travel around the globe with a single purpose: to find indigenous sages, collect their advices for the well-being of a modern man. So please join me on my quest starting in January here in Australia with the Australian indigenous people of the land, the Aborigines. See you soon. Bye.
Pedra Sasha,
Hakuna Matata,
Pedra Christine,
Hakuna Matata.
There are moments when the world shifts, like a still pause before the transformation, like taking a breath before the flight. The moments when we stand in the threshold between what it was and what's coming. And we are in one of those moments right now. The technology is becoming more and more powerful and expansive. And AI is, as we were told today, shaping the way how we think, how we work, how we dream. But behind those lines of codes, behind the screeny, shiny screens, lingers a question which no algorithm can really answer. Who are we becoming? And knowing who are we becoming starts with knowing where we came from. And that was one of the reasons behind my One World, One Family trip around the globe. Going back to our roots, to our ancestors, and reconnecting with the humanity in order to bring the ancient wisdom back into the well-being and era of a modern man. And throughout my travels, I came across a prophecy which North American tribe of Hopi and the South American Quechua tribe, the wisdom keepers of the Andes. And that's a prophecy about the eagle and the condor. And the prophecy goes that those two magnificent birds used to fly together, but then there came a time when they separated, and the North American eagle flew with purpose, with mind, with data, with resources, with intellect, and the South American condor was floating with a deeper wisdom, with intuition, and just with trust. And while the North American eagle, took over and the world went towards numbers and resources and data, the prophecy says that there will be a time when they will fly together again. And the time is now. And I know India know that truth all along. With Shiva, the cosmic dancer, and his, just standing in the eternal rhythm between creation and destruction. But his dance is not a chaos, it's a balance. Because between creation, the creation without destruction, it's stagnation. And destruction without creation is despair. So it is all about balance, keeping the balance. So what is AI if not another great dance? But are we dancing and are we developing this amazing, vast, beyond ourselves path forward with awareness? Are we keeping the balance? Are we leading the dance, or are we allowing the AI to take over? So when I was spending my time in Arabian Peninsula, I was honored to be guided by His Excellency bin Dalmouk, who is in charge of Heritage Center. And he took me to his farm, and we went into the desert, and he was telling me about the Bedouins. And we went for a walk, and he was explaining me about the dunes and the stars and the winds. And my logical mind, at one point, it was like, but I need a map, I need GPS. How do you know where you are? How they didn't get lost? And he said, because they listened. Because the desert speaks. And at that time it didn't make sense, but standing here in front of you today speaking about AI, it makes all the sense there is. Because data alone, logic alone, is not enough. AI is powerful, but don't confuse power with wisdom. So the eagle and the condor, the time will come when the mind and the heart will reconnect again and will take us forward. And I do see the relationship between the human being really, really centered in who we are by knowing ourselves. There is a famous maxim from the Delhi temple in Greece saying, know thyself. And the AI as our companion. So the message I would like to conclude this beautiful day with is, what if we can reverse our view on AI and don't see it as a competitor, but as a partner, dividing and really anchoring what our strengths are. Being human, even being lazy, brought so many innovations because we wanted to make our life easier. And then allowing AI to do the operations as it's built to do it. So let's not fear the future, but let's be behind the steering wheel, really anchored in our human nature, connecting with who we are, connecting with the beautiful earth around us, and then using technology for those things that could ease our life and give us space to breathe again. So thank you so much. It's been an honor to be with you today.